Ladies and gentle gamers, welcome back to Be Determined. In today's video, I finally maxed out the garden after nearly 800 hours of playtime there. So you're going to be seeing a lot of these clips back to back, but it took well over 2 hours per clip for the most part. So if you guys end up enjoying this one, please make sure to drop a like, smash the sub button, because from here on out, we're only doing combat related things, at least until there's an update that adds something else. So without further ado, let's jump into it. All right, 3 hours of farming later, potato 41. Let's go. Over 3/4 of the way done now with potatoes. Only 5 milestones left, aka 50 million potatoes left to max it out. We are getting there. And there's sugarcane 41. So again, been doing these just with pests, and we're now 3/4 of the way done with that one. A little bit behind potatoes, but they're still both at level 41. And that's potato level 42. 80% done with that one now. So we're now 4% to level 472. Ladies and gentlemen, many hours of farming later, potato 43. So only 3 more milestones left, which is 30 million potatoes still. But that's a pretty solid dent in the grind. Only 5% of the way to 472 though. There's sugarcane 42, 81% done. Still got a total of 7 XP to get from garden. And there's potato 44. Only 20 million potatoes left, and then we're finally done with those, and we'll just have sugarcane to go. It finally happened. Oh my goodness, these are like so low right now. Hopefully the Slayer update adds actual reason for these, but dude, the drop rates for these are like abysmal. I actually ran out of fuel on the minions, by the way. I need to refuel them. That's why I was checking, but dude, there's no way. The odds of dropping this thing are 1 in a million drop, by the way. That's actually with capsation eye drops. I haven't been using capsation eye drops, so it's 1 in 1.3 million of each of the Inferno minions actions. So I mean, it's taken me literally so long to do this. I'm at 11,000 collection and we finally got him. Holy cow, dude, that's actually so hype. If y'all don't know, I dropped this Gabagool the fish on like my 5th fuel of a minion ever, and it took us this long to drop the apexes. Gabagool the fish is rarer than the apexes and it's worth like nothing, but let's go, dude. And that is potato 45, which means we only have 1 more potato milestone left. So 1 XP left from potatoes and 4 XP left from sugarcane. So that means we got 5 total XP left, and we've barely made a dent on the way to level 472. So we're gonna have a lot of work to do with dungeons in the future. Sugarcane 43, let's go. Only 18 million more sugarcanes left, which sounds like a lot. It is a decent amount, but that's 3 more SkyBlock XP for that, and we're almost done with potatoes. Halfway done with potatoes for the last milestone. So we're 9% to 472 now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're finally there. Potato 46, that is the max. Let's go. So that means we only have 1 crop left, and that is sugarcane. So this should be about 5 to 6 hours of sugarcane farming, which is going to take a little bit, but compared to all the other crops we've done, it's going to be one of the easier ones, I feel like. But let's just go ahead and grab these guys real quick before we go, because now we need to prepare, because even though we don't have to do too much sugarcane farming, I figure we might as well go ahead and upgrade our stuff. But this potato hoe, we are retiring it, which actually, before we do that, I do have to take out all the gemstones. So let's go ahead and grab all these real quick. Boom. And then throw this guy in here. And I will now be using our Blessed Turing sugarcane hoe. And to help out with this, we are going to go ahead and throw on dedication 4. Boom. Just like that. And unlock all the gemstone slots, which is going to cost a little bit. It's like 5 mil, not too much, a little over 5 mil. But now we go ahead and put all the perfect paradots in here, just like that. And this thing is ready to go. It's only cultivating 9 at the moment, but I'm honestly not going to get it to cultivating 10 before we're done with these, so it's fine. And that is sugarcane level 44. So we now only have 2 XP left from garden. It's going to take 12 million sugarcane to get to it, but it's honestly going by pretty quick because we're still going for mosquitoes. So we're aiming our pests towards sugarcane, and we're actually farming sugarcane, so it's taken like 2 hours per milestone instead of the usual 3. There's sugarcane 45, which means we have 1 more XP to gain from garden from sugarcane, and then I never have to farm again. Let's go. Ladies and gentle gamers, I have spent over 700 hours farming on the garden, but I never have to do it again. Sugarcane 46. That is max garden. All crop milestones completed, every single one. If we go ahead and look into our SkyBlock XP stuff here, skill related tasks, the only thing in here that's not done is garden visitors served, and that is the unique visitors, which currently there's more XP than there are visitors, so we've served every single visitor except for this guy. But as far as unique visitors go, you gotta have 7 more, or I gotta have 7 more than I have right now to be able to get to the next XP. So, seeing as only one of them exists at the moment, I don't think it's going to happen. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all for the garden. We are done. This has not updated yet because I should have 13 XP. There it is. 13% to 472, and garden is done, man. Let's just look at our playtime. I have 4,204 hours, and 785 of those hours are on the garden. So we are done with farming until they inevitably update it, which will probably happen one day, and I'll have to farm like beetroots or something. But until that day, I'm never farming again. So we have done 32 runs today so that we could hit this milestone. But ladies and gentlemen, 1,000 M7 runs. So in drops so far, we have not dropped a claymore, we have not dropped a die. We have dropped 8 handles, no shinies yet, and I've dropped a lot of scrolls. I don't know how many scrolls. I think I've dropped way more scrolls than stars, though, because I've not dropped too many stars. I think I've dropped maybe like 8 stars at the most, and I know I've dropped at least like 20 scrolls. So, or somewhere around 20 scrolls, 15 to 20, something like that. But we still got a long ways to go. I've got like 200 more tank runs, but after we get these tank runs done, I'm planning on swapping to Kudra for a bit, and we'll do our 400 Kudra runs that I got to do to max Kudra boss collection. And then we'll come back and we'll start playing Birds. That's the plan. So Birds is going to be our next class after we're done with Tank. But that's going to be a little bit. So let's go. 1K runs. Still got to do like 2.3K to finish the class average grind. We have done 4.5 hours of M7 today. It's about to pay off though. We're finally getting our 4 SkyBlock XP for the day. But this just goes to show you how long it takes me to get a single clip for a YouTube video. And we should be able to hit a Birds level pretty soon as well. But we're also very close to a Skeletor Bestiary. So I imagine we'll get the Skeletor Bestiary well before we're going to get our next Birds level. But let's see if we drop anything today. I haven't dropped anything in the last couple days. So yesterday we did like 32 runs. Today we've done about 35, I think. And we have not dropped anything. All recoms. We dropped a Thunderlord 7 yesterday, but that doesn't really count. But there it is. Archer 46, actually. I thought we were at 44 and about to hit 45. Gonna be hitting a Birds level soon, so that'll be nice. But let's re-roll. No drops. It is what it is. I think we did 35 runs today. Pretty crazy. Yep, 35 runs to get a single clip for SkyBlock XP. So the end game grind is real. But thankfully, we are close to getting this Skeletor level. Only need 86 more kills, so we should definitely be able to get that in the next 10 runs or so. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching to the end. Hope you all enjoyed. As always, make sure to drop a like, smash the sub button if you haven't already. We're closing in on 25,000 subscribers, and every single subscription is absolutely free, and it helps me out more than you know. But like I said earlier, everything we've got from this point forward is all combat related. I've got about 200 to 300 hours of M7 left to do, and about 20 hours of Infernal tier Kudra to do. And then we'll be at the max XP. So hope you guys are looking forward to that as much as I am. But thank you so much for watching to the end, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless.